Zephyra and the Symphony of Seasons. In the heart of a dense, ancient forest, where the trees whispered secrets to one another and the ground was soft with the fall of countless leaves, lived a spirit named Zephyra. Unlike most spirits of lore, Zephyra was not a single entity but a symphony of nature's elements combined into one graceful being. She was the embodiment of the weather, with the power to weave together wind, rain, sunshine, and snow. Zephyra's home was a grand, hidden glade surrounded by towering oaks and maples whose branches danced to the rhythm of her mood. The glade was like a grand concert hall, with each tree and stream acting as a natural instrument, responding to the music of her presence. Her favorite time of day was twilight, when the forest was bathed in a golden light that seemed to amplify her powers and the beauty of her surroundings. One particularly bright morning, Zephyra sensed an unusual stillness in the forest. The animals were hushed, and even the wind seemed to hold its breath. She floated gracefully through the forest, her presence like a gentle breeze that touched every leaf and flower. As she approached the heart of the forest, she found a young girl sitting by a small stream. The girl, no more than 10, had golden hair and a curious gaze that seemed to capture every nuance of the world around her. Zephyra recognized her as Lila, a child of the nearby village who often wandered into the forest to escape the troubles of her daily life. Lila's eyes widened in awe as she saw Zephyra. "Are you a fairy?" she asked, her voice a mix of wonder and trepidation. Zephyra, who had the ability to shift her form to better communicate, appeared as a gentle breeze that rustled the leaves around Lila. "Not quite," Zephyra replied in a soft, melodic voice. "I am Zephyra, the spirit of the weather. I control the seasons and the elements that shape your world." Lila's eyes sparkled with excitement. "Can you help me? My village is suffering. The crops are failing, and the river is drying up. I heard the elders say it's because the seasons are out of balance." Zephyra's heart, if she had one, would have ached at the plea. She knew the balance of the seasons was delicate and crucial for the well-being of the land. "I can help," Zephyra said, "but it will be a challenge. The balance has been disturbed by a spirit of mischief who seeks to create chaos." Without hesitation, Lila nodded. "I'll help you in any way I can." Zephyra and Lila set out on a quest to restore balance to the seasons. Their journey took them through the forest's most hidden and magical places. They ventured into the Cave of Echoes, where they encountered echoes of past storms and listened to the whispers of ancient winds. They climbed the misty peaks, where the cold wind spoke of a mischievous spirit known as Vex, who had been sowing discord among the elements. In their travels, they discovered that Vex had been causing extreme weather anomalies to disrupt the balance. Intense heatwaves followed by freezing cold, storms that never ceased, and droughts that turned lush fields into dust. Vex was making the seasons clash in chaos. Zephyra and Lila devised a plan to confront Vex. They would use their combined powers to counteract the disruptions. Zephyra would summon the harmony of the four elements, while Lila would use her heart's pure intent to appeal to Vex's own sense of mischief. In a dramatic showdown on the peak of the Misty Mountains, Zephyra and Lila faced Vex. The mischievous spirit was a swirling vortex of unpredictable weather patterns, changing forms and moods with every passing moment. "Why do you create chaos?" Zephyra demanded. Vex, with a voice like crackling thunder, replied, "I seek to prove that the natural order is nothing but a chain. I want to show that freedom lies in chaos." Lila stepped forward, her voice trembling but resolute. "Freedom doesn't come from chaos. It comes from balance and harmony. The beauty of the world is in its natural order, in the gentle transition from one season to the next." Vex, for a moment, seemed taken aback. The sincerity in Lila's words began to reach the core of his mischievous spirit. Zephyra, seizing the moment, began to weave a symphony of calm winds, gentle rains, and warm sunlight. Slowly, Vex's swirling chaos began to subside. The winds softened, the storms abated, and the air cleared. Vex's form shifted from a tempestuous storm to a gentle breeze, his once tumultuous presence now subdued and contemplative. "I see now," Vex admitted, his voice softer. "Perhaps there is more to the beauty of order than I realized." Zephyra and Lila helped Vex understand the importance of balance, and he agreed to help restore harmony to the seasons. Together, they worked to mend the disturbances he had caused, bringing the weather back into its natural rhythm. When the balance was finally restored, the village's crops began to flourish once more, and the river flowed freely. Lila's village celebrated the return of harmony, and Zephyra, with Vex now an ally, continued to watch over the world. From then on, Zephyra's presence was always felt as a gentle whisper in the wind, a soft patter of rain, or the warm embrace of sunlight. And every year, as the seasons changed, the villagers would remember the tale of Zephyra and the young girl who helped restore balance, and they would celebrate the harmony of nature with gratitude and joy. And so, the forest continued its timeless dance of the seasons, orchestrated by the spirit of the weather and the harmony of its elements, ensuring that balance and beauty reigned in the natural world.